Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel and welcome to another G-Vlog. Today I'm going to disassemble this GPS RANGEMAN G-Shock watch and just have a look what's inside the watch, how this watch was built or constructed into the way it is, why makes this watch cost the way it is as well, or whatever you want to do with this information. It is totally up to you. But for me, is that I want to fix a little bit of issues that I found in the watch that bothers me for over a month now. I'm hoping to fix it by myself. I'll make a separate video just to talk about that, but for this video just gonna have a look inside there and you know what, just appreciate how the watch was built into the waist. So let's get out into it. First of all, I'm gonna remove the watch band by removing this screw on the lug, which is having a size of 2.5 millimeter head, all four of them. And wow, I could see now we have pins in here, shorter pins similar as the one that's locking the Modmaster style of watch band, but it is much shorter. And surprisingly, the lug screw over here have a washer in red to provide the shock. This is for vibration resistance, I believe. And we have another O-ring in black colorway that is definitely for watertight, so that is pretty impressive just for the screws alone. So this is another screw and we have that pin in there. I need to remove it by using my nail, like so. Just pull it out and it will pop up just like that. And I'm pretty sure I could remove this watch band already. Next, let's try to remove the buckle on the watch, which is just locked with a standard spring bar, so very easily could be removed. And just like that, I could remove this band keeper as well. Now let's proceed by removing on the other side. Okay, this is how the watch band looks like in here, how it was connected. Seems like we have 1, 2, 3 support, and the part in the middle here has a carbon fiber inside it as well. So this watch band not gonna come up anytime soon. 3 supports and also 4 or 8 sets of shafts to lock them into place. So this part is pretty much strong, and I mean it really strong. Just look at how thick this part of the watch band is. Alright, now let's remove another screw that we have on the side here. Seems like I already removed all 4 screws. At the crown guard side, we have a regular screw like this with a regular thread and regular head. The one on the sensor side, we have this type of screw, which is different with Allen head type of build. And I'm pretty sure I could remove this guard already by just pulling it like so. So it is a separate part with a, seems like I could pull this thing out, right? There it is. So this is the sensor cover in red colorway, just a plastic parts. I don't know what this for. We have some holes in the middle here. It makes the watch looks good indeed. And we have more red thing over here. I'm pretty sure this is just for aesthetics, or is this alpha gels? I don't know, but it makes the watch, or makes this piece looks very good. And this is the sensor cover in metal, almost similar as the one on the Modmaster. There are no screws at all over here. Here is how it looks like. So a lot more tiny holes in there. Close-up shots obviously will be added, and just look at how much details that they put into the building of this part. And we have some sort of clip where this metal frame was bent at the back here just to lock it into place. And we have another parts over here which looks different as well. A little bit of curve in there. The finishing is very good, and one O-ring of sorts just to hold the sensor into place. And seems like the atmospheric pressure sensor on this watch looks like the one on the Modmaster as well. Let me remove the one on this side where the crown is. I think I should just remove just like that. Alright, similar thing again. I very appreciate how much attentive to details that they add in the building of this. I mean, just look how they connect all of the holes, this joint them in there. So it's very interesting details just for plastic parts, just for a guard on the side. So this is the two side guard, and now we'll have our access to the crown already. Look at that, we have this red thingy over here. It looks soft. Ooh, it is soft. So this is probably an alpha gel for the crown to absorb all the shocks. Look at that, it's still working. I could use the crown if I want to. I could rotate it like that, push it if I want. But anyway, if I'm not mistaken, this is not a decorative screw. That is actually an actual screw that is locking the bezel into place, since this two screw on the side is just locking this guard, not the bezel. So as always, a close-up shots for all four, just for you guys to have a look at all the details in the building of each and every parts of this model. Sorry. So let me remove the bezel on this side of the watch first. If I'm not mistaken, this arrangement has a construction similar to the G-Steel G-Shock watch, or to the I can't recall the name, the Gravity Master twin sensor model, where we could access the interior either from the front or from the back. The watch is big because it is big, not because of the bezel of this model. Pretty cool though, pretty soft. I mean, look at that. But it feels very high quality material over here, so I really appreciate this as well. And this is the I believe this is the antenna for the GPS, really huge antenna at the front here. Sapphire glass, solar panel at the front there. So let me try to remove this slowly, and there it is. Wow, look at that. I'm pretty sure this sapphire glass was glued onto here. I cannot remove it without using extra amount of force, and this part is heavy. I believe this makes most of the weight of the watch. Pretty cool. And you can see this metal gold spring at the front here that connect to these two holes over there, that is also connecting to the solar panel directly and charge the watch. You know what, I'm gonna remove this gold spring before I lose it. Ooh, pretty cool. Tiny spring just to charge the watch. Let me put it over here, let me show you guys up close as well. So tiny, don't lose this, man, or else your watch couldn't be solar charged at all. And this is how the watch looks like at the front, and seems like we have an O-ring as well. Since we could open up the watch from the front, we're gonna need this O-ring as well. Let me, oops. And you guys just have a look up close to the STN display, the new display of this watch, and that is very, very impressive in my opinion. Ooh, really cool. Let me press the light button. Ooh, look at that, you can see the LED lights down there. We have two of them. Look at that, two lights. Very cool. Wow, I'm pretty sure I could lift this thing off already, right? I don't see anything that's locking it into place. And just like that, we have a ribbon on top here, so do not damage that, or else your arrangement will be fully broken. And we have two cover at the back here. If I'm not mistaken, I could add a logo over here, so when I light it up, and a logo will appear at the front. Itself is pretty small compared to the whole size of the watch, which is big. Look at that. Wait, I could operate the crown. Can I use the function? Ooh, I could still use the function in here. It's pretty impressive. Alright, so we have some sheets over here. I believe this is to highlight, or to make sure the LED light spread out more evenly throughout the display. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it over here and tilt the watch, and hoping I won't damage anything. Now we're gonna have a look at the back. Okay, a moment of revelations. Wow, look at that. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. It is popping upwards like so to provide space for the speaker. It is pretty big. Let's have a look. Now what happened? The watch is still lighting up even after I remove the back plate. Can I use the function though? Still working. Pretty cool. Oops. Oh no. Carefully, I'm gonna need to remove this shock absorber in gray colorway. Like so. New style of designs, very impressive. Just even the back cushion looks very cool. So nice. Let me put the ceramic back plate at the back. Obviously close-up shot for this will be coming as well. We have another O-ring at the back. Obviously gonna need those. And this is how the engine looks like, and look at how big the battery is. Oh my goodness, it operates on CLB3032 battery, which is I believe the first time I've seen one of these in a G-Shock. And it is really big. No wonder this watch could support the GPS function, just adding a big battery. So if you're really complaining about the size of the watch, it is mostly taken up by the battery. So I could understand why this watch needs to be big to support the GPS function. Obviously we need a bigger battery, we need a bigger solar panel, and a big antenna. Obviously this watch gonna be big. There's no way we could make a watch like this small without affecting the GPS precision. Let me remove the screw on the on this part here. We have 4 of them that is locking the watch module into place. Just like that. And bam. So this is the battery part, and this part is connected to this circuit board over there. Let me remove this gold spring first so I won't lose it again. Put this over here, and one silver spring for the piezoelectric speaker. This is the battery. I could remove this screw at the top there, and then I could remove the battery, but I don't need to do so. Just, I mean, there's nothing else to see here, literally just a frame just to place the batteries. Just look at the design on the side, on the bottom, on this side, and at the top we have no code at all. However, at the front of here we do have Casio Japan sign on top there, AC operation over here, no jewels, and some code for the GPS 3452 stamp at the side here. Oh, it seems like it's already off, so hold it like so. I need to wipe it off after this. So this is how the interior looks like up close. Just look at how gorgeous it looks. My goodness, so many incredible details. They are very nicely placed, very symmetrical as well. The design in here is just nice, just very impressive in my opinion. So I'm gonna need to remove the ribbon over here, this ribbon and this ribbon. This is for the display, this is for the atmospheric pressure sensor, and this is for the crown ribbon. So I'm pretty sure I already showed you guys how to do that already in previous disassembly video. Just unhook the lock and also unhook the lock for this display panel as well, like so I believe, and unhook the lock for the crown. Well, how about we remove this sensor first on this side? I think I could pull it out just like that. Well, you look at that. Exact similar sensor as the one on the triple sensor Modmaster G-Shock watch. Close-up photos obviously will be added. Put this thing over here, and next is I want to remove the ribbon for the crown, and just like that. Done. And now I could lift up this circuit board, which is pretty slim. Remove it from the digital panel. Look at that, it's already fall down. Alright, so this is the digital display panel, the SDN display that Casio are proud about. It is in sort of like in purplish color at the back. Look at that, a lot of details. Let me put this thing over here. There's a ribbon over there. This is the circuit board. Pretty cool design on this side. Now let's flip it on this side as well. A lot of code, a lot of processor over there. Very nicely designed, very nicely placed, very organized. I love it. I love it. So cool. Although there's a lot of wasted space over there, but very well organized. Appreciate the team who create or design this circuit over here. That's how cool it is. Here is the I could remove this thing, right? So I don't know what you could do with this. Probably add colors over here to make the watch looks different, or whatever you want to do, but I don't want to put this thing over here. And this is the hard case, and let me see how the crown, if I could remove it. And you know what, I don't think I could remove the crown. When I look at it over here, it seems like they have a C-clip that's holding the crown into place, unlike this watch where they have a regular hook, very tiny detailed hook. And that is the difference between the Modmaster. What makes this watch cost the way it is, because they have a very intricate, very detailed parts just to lock the crown. In this case, just lazily just use a C-clip. And look at that, each time I roll or twist the crown, you can see that this receiver over there keep rotating at the same time as well. So that is not good at all, not a good sign. It should stick in there into place. And I couldn't remove this if I want to. I mean, they have a C-clip in there. I need to remove that, pull the crown, and then I could remove this motor or this ribbon over here. But I don't want to do that, man. If I remove that C-clip, it's gonna be very, very hard for me to put it back. I mean, the space in here is so tiny. I don't have a proper tool to do that, so I'm gonna leave it there. Just add a close-up shot for you guys to have a look at. And all of the buttons seems like they are exactly the same as the one on the Modmaster model, similar style of construction as well. So this is all for the hard case of a Rangeman model made out of resin. Feels very solid at the same time, so that's very impressive. So this is all the parts that you have in a GPS Rangeman G-Shock watch 2018 version. I don't know what you want to do with this type of information. It is justify the price or not. In my opinion, it does, especially for this TLC Rangeman version. So I'm gonna need to assemble everything back into place on a separate video, because this video is gonna be really long already. So I'm just gonna end this over here. I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if it does, and also subscribe to see more videos like this coming up in the future. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your support. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and